This week in Bible, we're talking about a really tough subject: how to deal with the storms of life. A lot of times there's a misunderstanding that when we give our life to the Lord, everything's peachy and fine and we don't ever have to deal with hard things again. But the reality is whether we're a Christian or not a Christian, storms of life are going to hit. Unpredictable circumstances that we don't know quite how to respond to. In the stories of the gospel, one of my favorite ones comes at us from Luke chapter 6, starting with verse 46, in which Jesus is telling the story about two houses. One house is built with a great foundation that goes way past the initial layers of earth down on the rock. And then another house is built without a foundation at all. A bad flood comes and the first house, it sustains, it stands through the storm, and the second house is completely decimated, and the grief and the loss of the house is great. I think a lot of times when we consider our faith and our walk with the Lord, it seems that we have a great house with a solid foundation, but when we look a little bit deeper, we realize that we haven't gone deep past the surface stuff and established our relationship with Christ on the rock, so that when the storms of life come, we have a sustenance that will last. We have a relationship with the Lord that's going to cause our house to stay stable and survive past the intensity and the moment and the impact of the storm. So this week in Bible, we're hoping that we can get past some of the words of our mouth. Yeah, I believe in God, or I'm a Christian, and actually get down to the foundation, the do's. Do we have a relationship with God in everything that we are? So that when the storms of life strike,